What's going on? What's going on, Kane fans? What's going on, man? Hope everybody all right, man. Hope everybody doing good. Hope everybody straight. Today, I'm going to just give my thoughts on the game. I know we all still feeling some type of way, but I'm going to go ahead and drop how I feel about my review on the game. I want to start off by saying this was a great season. I don't know about the other Miami Hurricane fans, but I've had the best season of my life, to be honest. Because, yes, we had years where we actually made it to the national championship. But, of course, I either wasn't born yet or I was too young to remember or enjoy, a full season. I'm very proud of this team. Beyond any measures, I'm very proud of this team. You guys played your hearts out, put it all on the line for us. And as a fan, I want to say thank you, man. This was a great season. Thank you. So let's get into it, man. Why didn't we win? Let's be 100% honest. We did it to ourselves. All of the opportunities were there to win this game, but we ain't want it bad enough. What you mean by that, ball out? Well, what I mean is, let's just start with the first half. The first half was a complete shit show by the offense, man. I'm just gonna come out and say it. The first half was a complete shit show by the offense. The defense did a pretty good job, but I'll get into the defense in a second. Don't worry, we got time. Let's walk this L down. Gotta walk this L down. The offense. Let's talk about why the offense was basically a shit show. Well, let's just start with the simplest thing to look at. Look at the score going into the half. 0 points on the board. Couldn't get any push for the running backs. When we did get a push, we had running backs. Let's be honest. This is no disrespect to Mark Fletcher or Marty Brown. They was running into defenders that was being blocked instead of running outside. So there was times where Maui Noah, he would have his block, but his block would cut inside, and that's exactly what Mark Fletcher would cut at, on the inside. Running back vision. The running back vision wasn't really all the way there in the first half, which they made some adjustments in the second half. So it seemed like every time we had the ball in the first half, it was a 3 and out. Shannon Dawson, you know what? I like Shannon Dawson. I think he's a pretty good OC. But for that first half, you can clearly tell that Indiana's defensive coordinator was out coaching the hell out of Dawson. I mean, he was out coaching Dawson non-stop. Like I said, 3 and out. We couldn't move the ball. Offense couldn't get a push. And truth be told, I'm not shocked at all, by the way. I'm not shocked. I've said it before and I'll say it again until I'm proven wrong. Mario Cristobal, he will win a national championship as the head coach of the Miami Hurricanes. He will win a national championship. But I do not believe it will be with Shannon Dawson. That's just my God-honest opinion. Take with that as you will. I've said it all season. I'm still standing on that. I just don't see it. And I was trying not to talk like that with us going to a national championship, being in the playoffs. And I'm not blaming the loss completely on Dawson. But let's be honest, our offense, they stalled out, man. They stalled out pretty bad in the first half. 2-minute drill before half. We march all the way down the field with 50 seconds left. We are in scoring range, but instead of trying to score, Mario says, let's run the clock and go for a field goal. Kick the field goal and miss the motherfucker. My immediate reaction to that was, that's what the fuck y'all get. That was my immediate reaction. That's what the fuck y'all get, bro. We in a national championship, down by 10. A minute left on the clock. Why are you trying to run the clock out? You trying to depend on this kicker that's suspect, and it came to bite us in the ass. You know what a coach who wants to win a national championship did? Kurt looks at the clock. He says, He says, it's 30 seconds left on the clock before half. Let me see if I can march down the field and put up some more points before the end of the half. And he damn near succeeded. That's the type of energy you have to bring when you want to win a national championship. I'm sorry. The conservative stuff, it's been biting us in the ass all season. And last night was no different. Let's be clear. Mendoza wanted it more than Carson Beck. No shade on Carson Beck, but Mendoza wanted it more. He was smarter with the football, and when he needed to lower his shoulder and get what the defense was giving him, that's exactly what he did. And Carson wasn't willing to do that for us this game. He wasn't willing to do that for us this game. Carson Beck didn't want it like Mark Fletcher wanted it. Alex Bauman didn't want it like Malachi Tony wanted it. By the way, Alex Bauman gave Indiana a touchdown. I'm just being honest. Alex Bowman gave Indiana a touchdown. Our kicker and Alex Bowman is why we had to put the game in Carson Beck's hand and ultimately seal our fate on the great Martin Luther King Day interception in the red zone. And that's all she wrote for the Miami Hurricanes. Between our kicker, Alex Bowman, and Carson Beck, that's who hands we put the game in. Martin Luther King Day, man. All right, man. Let me take a deep breath. I'm still trying to catch my breath from last night. To talk about the defense. Overall, the defense performance, it wasn't perfect, but let's be honest. We didn't lose this game because of our defense. We did not lose this game because of our defense. Could the tackling have been better? Yes, of course. Of course. Battling through injuries, man. You got Moulton, who had a great game, but battling through injuries. By the way, OJ locking down receivers, but Saint fighting through it and still making tackles. Man, this defense played their butt off, man. They played their butt off. They looked like a championship defense. Of course, we had the young dog in there, Ethan O'Connor, and they targeted him with a veteran receiver, and we just didn't have an answer for that. But for the most part, the defense did a good job. Shout out to OJ Frederick, man. Shout out to Ruben Bain. Shout out to Akeem Mesidor, Ahmad Moulton. David Blade didn't jump off sides. I'm proud of you, boy. Muhammad Toure. Blunt had a penalty, but he was being aggressive trying to make the tackle. We can't be mad at that. Shout out to Ethan O'Connor. And a lot of people jumping on Ethan O'Connor. I don't like that. Y'all chill with that shit, man. Ethan O'Connor did a good job, man. For him to be a young corner on a veteran receiver, that guy should be in the NFL. He's sticking, man. And Ethan O'Connor, for the most part, he held his own, man. When OJ couldn't get in the game, it was very unfortunate that OJ was battling through some injuries this year, man. I hated that. The season is over now, man. The season is over now. We have to move forward. Amazing season, might I add. I'm so proud of this team. You guys will go down in Miami history, every last one of you. Trust me. You took us to places that we haven't seen in 25 years, and some of the fan base have never seen because they wasn't born. So don't be too hard on yourselves, man. Do not be too hard on yourselves, because a lot of people said that you wouldn't even make it this far, so keep your head up, man, and look at the positive, stay positive. Okay, so what's next for Miami Hurricanes? Here's my take on what's next. We go get our QB. Oh yeah, one more thing. Cam Ward would have won that drive, that last drive of the game that we needed to win. Looked kind of similar to the Pop-Tart Bowl, to be honest with you, but Cam Ward would have won that game. Let's get back to next year. We go get our QB. Get our QB Mensah. Yes, I do feel like we are going to go get Mensah. We get us some veteran pieces for that D-line, O-line, that DB room. And trust me, we'll be back in the playoffs. We will be back in the playoffs. We'll have another shot at the title. This is not a one-and-done season. We will be back. It's okay, King fans. It's okay to be mad. It's okay to be upset. Trust me. But we are in a good position. We are. And I know it sucks to lose at home, for the Natty. We all wanted it. Them guys wanted it just as bad as us. So in my opinion, we haven't even seen the best team that Mario is going to put together. This isn't even the best team. It's a good team, but This is not the end. We have a lot to look forward to. A lot. So was I upset? I mean, am I upset that we didn't win? Yes. But I also look at the positives and the upside. Because before the season, we was just trying to make it to the ACC championship. We was just trying to make it to the playoffs. And we ended up making it to the national championship. This is one of the best that I've seen Miami have, in my lifetime. So I do have faith that we will be back in the playoffs. And from one Miami Hurricane fan to another, man, y'all, keep your heads up, man. We got a lot to look forward to. A lot. I guarantee you, Mario and staff, they working hard right now to try to put together an even better team next year. We're gonna be all right, man. I have no doubt about that. That's pretty much my take on the game, man. And not gonna keep y'all too long. Thanks for tuning in. Let me ask y'all a question in the chat. How do you guys feel after we lost the national championship? Let me know down, and I already know what the answer is gonna be, but at least leave me a comment, man. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Hey, man, go Canes. I'm gonna continue to be here. I'm gonna continue to drop content on what's going on behind the scenes, in the off season, transfer portal, the whole nine, man. I'm going to be reacting to all of the guys who 10 toes down and they out there with the information that we need. So, if you're a true Cane fans and you're into the behind the scenes stuff, I will be here reacting to other content creators who are more informed on what's going on behind the scenes. Because I'm a year-round Miami Hurricanes football fan. Not so much basketball, even though I'm rooting for them. Because I'm a Cane no matter what. I don't care if it's soccer, tennis, golf, volleyball, baseball. If it's Miami Hurricane, I'm with it. Male or female. So stay locked in, man. Everybody keep your heads up. Go Canes. We will be back. I'm out.